as promised, we welcome in now the distinguished
I doubt that.
of the National Football Foundation. Look, he got all dressed up for us on this.
Just for you, John.
Matt Sign is with us. Welcome to you, man.
Great to see you, John. How's the Chris Schinkel Award winner doing today?
Doing great. Thank you. That's a night and a week that I'll never forget. Thanks to you and Steve Hatchell. Appreciate
Absolutely.
that greatly. How's your summer going? We missed you at the Big 12 Media Days.
You know, I got over there. I got over there late in the day, had some meetings, so I missed being over there. That's the first time I've missed it in a couple of years, but summer's been going well. The summers get shorter.
Yeah.
Can you believe that Media Days happened just after the 4th of July weekend? That certainly shows how extended our calendar has become.
Very much so, and not as if college football wasn't a year-round sport anyway, but it just seems like it's more now, doesn't it, than it ever has been.
Yeah, let's just say, John, there's a lot of noise in the system these days. How about that?
That's a good way to put it. I want to talk about, what you're doing and what's going on right now, but I was introducing you earlier, saying you were going to be on with us, and I mentioned a former All-Southwest Conference nose guard at Rice. And my question was, is that still a term that's used? Apparently it's not. Nose guard, nose tackle is not used much anymore.
Well, I have not heard that. So if I haven't heard it, then it's not true. So, there's not a more important position in sports, maybe quarterback than the nose guard position. So
second only to the quarterback, huh?
Plugging the middle, being strong up the middle. So it starts with, a good quarterback, but having a great nose guard.
Very good. I'll put you down for, yes, nose guard is still a term we use. And
Thank you.
Here in your honor. How about that?
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's great. Played at Rice, played in the Southwest Conference, played against Baylor from Arlington. And I know you and I and a lot of people share very fond memories of J.J. Joe.
Oh, what a great human being he was. Miss him. And, obviously a great football player. Was one of our captains at Arlington Lamar in '88. And I got a chance to play against him. And, but more importantly, just a tremendous human being. And, he was a shining light for everything that we want football players to become later in life. And, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him in one form or fashion. And, miss him terribly. And, we lost a good one there.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way. Thanks for sharing that. And he's the kind of guy that you and the National Football Foundation, you really like to tell their story, and their story beyond the field. I think the NFF does a terrific job with the I Played series and with the other things, releases, really telling the whole story of these football players.
I appreciate you saying that. It's a really important program for us. The foundation was founded in '47, and it was founded upon having a college Hall of Fame, but also that they felt the sport built leaders unlike any other activity we had in our country, and that still holds true today. And what the sport. For those involved in it, and keep in mind, you don't have to have your hand in the ground or wear a headset to be involved in the sport of football. There's a lot of areas of importance on a game day that probably many of us don't see that are involved or making a difference, and they're just taking advantage of an opportunity. But at the end of the day, there's no better activity that supports and showcase the community, that provides the opportunities that the game does, and really provides access and the ability to enhance your education, get a college degree, and take advantage of all the things that you've learned. And we see that all the time. I count myself in that. I count certainly J.J. Joe in that. For example, our pilot on Artemis 2 that we're all excited about in the spring, he he was the captain was Victor Glover, and he played football at Cal Poly. And he'll tell you all the time what the lessons he learned from the game, the opportunities provided, he takes advantage of every day. So again, while we tend to focus a lot on what's negative in our game right now, I can assure you there's a lot more positives than that.
Yeah, that's very well said. That's a cool story and a cool connection to someone from NASA. There are so many off the field things which seem to dominate the headlines. But Matt, there's so many good things. I mean, college football is at a height it's rarely, if ever, been before, isn't it?
It really is. I think, again, referring back to the noise in the system, we tend to get fixated on it. And, Steve Spurrier once said, he talked about this time of year being talking season, season. And, but it seems like every other sport in our country, we tend to, we've tried to expand that season, but there's so much that is going on that, that is positive. People still show up every Saturday for college football. And so, and that remains hugely important in those communities. We have the best regular season of any sport. We now have 779 colleges, universities that have college football. That's an all-time high, and it'll tell you how important it is to have it on campus and what it means to those communities. Since COVID, we've had over 40 schools add football.
Wow.
So it's really a way to bring people together, unlike anything else. And so while there's a lot of things that have to get discussed, litigated, talked about, legislated, whatever you want to say. But at the same time, people keep coming back for the same reason. They're going to show up at McLean Stadium and they're going to follow those players wearing the interlocking BU on the helmet. And I think you'll find that the majority of collegiate fans, they are going, while they might not appreciate the rate of a transfer, at the same time, they still show up week in, week out because that their alma mater or their university is important to them.
Very cool. And it is a different time in college athletics overall, certainly football. What about the playoff? Does the National Football Foundation, do y'all take a particular stand on that, or do you just let the rules and the format work itself out, and then you support whatever that is?
We always want to be supportive of the sport and make sure that it's for the greater good. Because again, the foundation, we're here for the game. We're not here for a particular level, region, area, conference, one side or the other. We're here for the game and what's best for the game. And so, hopefully that the decision makers, we hope they make the right decisions for not just the game now, but the game 5 to 10 years from now, because we gotta think and look that far ahead. But we just want to be supportive, but we also want to see what's best for the sport.
Very good. And you guys do that. I mean, you talk about a 30,000 foot view. You guys really do that. I mean, look what's best for the game of football, and it has served you well. And you recognize, a class, a Hall of Fame class every year. Another great class coming in this year. And that will be in December.
Yes, December the 8th, right? In Las Vegas, where you were 2 years ago, where you received the Chris Schinkel Award as the top one of the top collegiate broadcasters really of all time. So which is true. You continue to be a great listen, and again, you're one of the reasons, you're part of the fabric that makes our sport unique and great. No other sport has that. Not even pro football has that connectivity between the broadcaster and the university, and you're certainly a part of that. And we know Frank Found would be very proud of you.
Well, that's what we try to do every day. We try to make Frank proud. You know him. You remember him very fondly, and we do. Hey, we're going to be in Atlanta. Baylor plays Auburn in Atlanta, the series season opener, that Aflac Kickoff Classic.
Right.
College Football Hall of Fame is there in Atlanta now, so hopefully we'll have time to go through that.
Well, I hope you do, and I hope you give me a heads up. It's a great facility, and Baylor Bear Nation should make it a point. It's right there. You can, it's walking distance from the stadium. In fact, there's a path you can go where you get to walk inside almost all the way to the stadium, so you can avoid the heat. So there's no reason for you not to go. You can see John Morse in there. You can see the great Mike Singletary and Grant Taft and all the great Baylor Bears that have been honored and inducted into the Hall of Fame. So it's certainly worth your time.
Very cool. Why don't you come and join us? Once you put that on your calendar, September 5th, it's a 2:30 kickoff, Baylor and Auburn in Atlanta.
Okay, well, I might just do that. You never know where I need to show up, but
I know.
More importantly, I got to come see you because I still have not seen the inside of McLean Stadium, so I'm going to blame you for that.
No, you're way behind on that deal. You have a standing invitation, so you come see us.
I like that
this year. All right.
I like that for sure.
Great to visit with you. Enjoy what's left of the summer. Tell Mr. Hatchell hello for me, and
well, for sure.
Your good work, man. It's fun to work around you and with you. And thanks for being on with us,
John. You're the best. We appreciate you very much, and certainly appreciate your friendship. You're a good man, and thanks for what you do for our sport.